Everybody loves the beach, where soft sand meets crystal clear water and makes the perfect setting to kick back and catch some rays, catch a wave, hang out with your friends, or blow away the cobwebs. There's something special about gazing out across the ocean and wondering what mysteries it keeps. Well, sometimes the ocean decides to give us a sneak peek and throw something back for us to marvel at. So, hold on to your flip-flops. These are the 10 weirdest things ever found on a beach.
Diperkirakan panjangnya sekitar berapa meter ini kira-kira Dewa?
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Forever Green. You may have found an interesting shell, or maybe an unusual piece of litter on a beach before, but we guarantee you have never seen anything like the things in this video, and you won't believe your eyes at number 1. So, let's not bum around and dive straight into it. Number 10. Yellow Fluffy Blobs. In 2017 in France, locals were saying ooh la la when thousands of fluffy blobs started appearing on the beaches all across the region. Although they looked as if a teddy bear had been ripped to pieces, the blobs were actually firm to the touch. The strange substances were sent to be examined in a local lab to see if they could determine the origin and, indeed, whether or not they were harmful. After much scrutiny, their results were still inconclusive, and the French government could only say that the blobs may have come from an oil-based substance, but were still baffled as to the exact origin of these fluffy floaters. Number 9. Rubber Duckies. Normally more associated with bathwater than seawater, in 1992, 28,000 rubber ducks went overboard after a shipping container spilled at sea. These ducks have spread far and wide across the globe, and amazingly, have actually aided scientists in understanding how sea currents work. Many things can be gained based on where and when these little rubber ducks washed up. So if you find yourself relaxing on a rubber raft on the shoreline and find one of these little fellas float by, don't freak out and think you are hallucinating. Make sure you report it to the Marine Biology Trust, as it may mean something significant to understanding how the world's sea currents work. I bet you'll never look at one of these cute little rubber ducks in the same way again. Number 8. Snowballs. When we think of a beach, we usually think of hot sand and warm water, but in northwest Siberia, it rarely gets above freezing. However, this still does not explain why around 11 miles of beach was suddenly inundated with millions of balls of snow up to 3 feet in diameter. Locals were obviously over the moon that they had ready-made ingredients for the perfect snowman competition, but this strange phenomena had never successfully been explained. Although small shards of ice occasionally do roll into a ball, much like you would do on a winter's day in the park, have been known to appear sporadically on these local beaches, no one has ever seen anything like this then or since. It adds a new meaning to chilling at the beach. Number 7. Whale Vomit. The hauntingly beautiful sound of whales are revered by people all over the world who are looking to relax and unwind. Yet, these large creatures also produce something else that is equally as valuable: vomit. That's right, whale vomit, or ambergris, is highly sought after the world over, as it is used in perfumes and scents by the world's biggest companies. It may very well smell awful in its natural form, but when it's mixed with highly sensitive chemicals, it is invaluable to cosmetic companies. Something to think about next time you squirt yourself before a night out. So when a British couple found this large lump of it on a beach, they sensed they were onto something. Even though it may look like a large rock, it went to auction and fetched $70,000. It's enough to make you want to, well, you get the idea. Before we move on, here's a quick challenge for you. If you can leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and turn on the notifications in less than 5 seconds, you will have 10 years of amazing luck. Hurry up and try it. It actually works. Number 6. Human feet. British Columbia in Canada was the setting for these gruesome discoveries, as not 1, but 16 human feet washed up on these shores in a short period of time. And what makes this even more gruesome is that 14 of them are the left foot, which means, yep, there are still 14 right feet out there somewhere. Only 3 pairs of feet have been identified, leaving police officers to ponder just where and why these feet are coming from. Experts believe bodies that have decomposed in the water became detached from their feet, and the buoyancy of the shoe helps carry them to shore. We wonder just how many shoes will be bobbing their way towards your beach towel this summer. Number 5. A giant eyeball. A Florida beach was the setting for this next discovery. A man watching the waves lapping against the sandy beach suddenly saw them stare back at him. After presumably picking himself off the floor, the man unearthed a softball-sized eyeball. The large blue eye was cleaned and was later determined to be that of a giant swordfish, and we expect has been staring at visitors to this man's home ever since. Number 4. Cocaine. Another eye-opening discovery was in Norfolk, England, when 50 million pounds worth of the illegal narcotic cocaine washed up on the shore during the height of summer. An unassuming member of the public soon alerted authorities. Soon afterwards, the beach was cordoned off to prevent this haul falling into the wrong hands and stop people benefiting from this dangerous recreational drug. Although obviously the result of a smuggling attempt that went drastically wrong, no one was ever convicted of this attempted illegal import. The find was even more alarming when it was discovered that the drug was in innocent-looking duffel bags and, in its uncut pure form, weighed over 350 kilos. Now that's what I call a high tide. Number 3. Unidentified alien monster. In 2007 in Panama, this strange creature attacked a group of teenagers on a Panama beach, causing it to be christening the Panama Monster. The teenagers reportedly fought off the monster after it grabbed one of their legs in the ocean and managed to kill it in the process. Panama TV screened these images on national television, causing widespread hysteria. A local scientist claimed that this was in fact a monkey that had somehow lost all of its hair, yet we remain unconvinced. Does this look like a monkey to you? Whatever it was, it certainly looks unlike anything we've seen before. Unlike this next item. We are almost at our top spot, so before we do, we will appear on your doorstep if you don't leave a like for this video. Ha, we're just kidding. But if you could, it takes 2 seconds and means we can continue to blow your minds with more strange videos in the future. So, click that like, smash that subscribe button, and turn on notifications, and let's take a look at number 2. Number 2, whatever this is. A student allegedly found this image on his teacher's phone. Normally, we would question this image, but his teacher happened to be a marine biologist. Story goes that the student borrowed his teacher's phone, so could not ask him whether this was real or not, for fearing of getting detention for the rest of his life. So, instead, he sent to his friends, who then posted it online. An internet sensation soon ensued, and no one has yet confirmed or denied the existence of this hugely bizarre sea creature. Before we get to number 1, it's time for today's subscriber pick. Today's photo was sent to us by a subscriber who found this online, and we have to say that at first glance, it is quite impressive. If you come across a mysterious photo on a beach, or just online and want us to look into it, send it over, and we may even feature it on a future video. Is it a new species of whale shark or some alien cadaver? After careful examination, we anticipate that it's probably just some clever photoshopping, so we are calling fake on this one. But we have something more interesting than this, and that is number 1. Before we reveal number 1, be sure to check out other amazing videos on our channel, and give us a like if you enjoyed this video so far. Tell us in comments which one of these you like the most and why. Number 1. The Siamese twin whale. It's unusual but not uncommon for a whale to be found beached on shorelines across the world, but when this mutant whale carcass washed ashore in the Gulf of Mexico in 2015, locals would be forgiven for thinking that it was the start of an alien invasion. With 2 heads and 2 tails, but only 1 body, this strange creature also broke the hearts of locals when it was discovered to have been killed only shortly before being discovered. This strangest of strange things easily takes the crown for the weirdest thing ever to be found on a beach. We hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, you probably fancy a little bit of light relief, so why not check out our latest 10 most wonderful places in the world? We promise that not one of them has a sea monster in it. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.